Hello, everyone. How is everyone this Monday? Busy Monday. Welcome to another edition of No Makeup Monday here at Honeybee Stamps. Let's see, and Mindy. Hello. Naomi, Denise, Brandon, Marilyn, Vicky, lots of our friends, Jen, Beverly. Hello, everyone. We're so excited that you're here. We're so excited. Lisa and I have been watching all the names and everybody that is registered for our 10-year celebration event. So exciting. Some names we recognize, of course, and some new friends. We're going to have new friends that are there. So we're super excited about that. Hello, Krista. It's good to see you. Hello, Jasmine. So we're excited about that. I know that some people have emailed me and have had trouble finding the link for the event on our website. And if you go to the Honeybee Stamps homepage, and there's always something about the new goodies in the store. So at the top of the screen, it's all the Christmas stuff, right? Right under that, there's a big banner that has like confetti and all this fun stuff and a little birthday bee. That's where you'll find all the information in that little click link for the event. And so super excited about that. As of right now, about half of the spaces are filled. And so Lisa and I are just so excited watching all of that roll in. We're going to have a blast. And so we're just super excited about it. I'm just going to say super excited a lot of times, but we really are. We really are. All right. So, as I think it was Denise that may have mentioned that she's going to make a tag. If it wasn't Denise, it may have been Gretchen. I'm not for sure. One of the two. Going to make a tag because this month's challenge in our Honeybee Stamps challenge group is all about holiday tags. Holiday tags are one of my most favorite things to create during the holidays because Christmas cards, one, I make a lot of them because of work. But another thing, Christmas cards and the amount of Christmas cards that a lot of people send out, when I hear of people sending like hundreds of cards, it's overwhelming. But gift tags are quick, easy. You can make them as easy or as complicated as you want, right? With all the goodies and all the things. So that is our challenge. If you have ever wondered about, or you're not part of our challenge group, this is what it is called. It is on Facebook and it's called Honeybee Stamps Buzzworthy Challenges. And so I'll go in and post all of the holiday tags that I have done so far. Maybe it'll give you a little bit of inspiration, and you never know, you could just win and be this month's challenge winner. So it's fun. Let's see, I'm going to make a tag. Jen says, when my order arrives, just got her shipping notification. Thank you guys so much for all the orders. As you've probably figured out now, because you've seen a lot of the things have sold out. We had an amazing response to the Cozy Christmas release, which we are so blessed and so thankful for. So thank you guys. And another thing, we have, and we'll say this as the season goes on, we have a very small team. A lot of people think that Honeybee Stamps is this big, giant company because we've been around for 10 years. But we're a small mom and pop company. And there's me and Lisa and Melissa. And then there's about 5 ladies that work in the warehouse to package up all of those hundreds and hundreds of orders. So as always, we appreciate your kindness and your patience, especially when we have a busy time. And our holiday release always seems to be a busy time. So it is my birthday tomorrow. It is my birthday tomorrow. My family's going to take me to eat some yummy tacos or enchiladas or something like that, Mexican food. And so I am super excited about that. But yes, tomorrow is my birthday. Thank you, whoever just said that. And then let's get busy. Let's go down to my desk here. Tonight, I'm going to be creating with the pedal car because last week, as you remember, I did this super cute little, I'm calling it a baby tag. It could totally be a Christmas tag, but with the old-fashioned rocking horse. And I worked on my lighting and stuff today so we could see all these sweet little details in this sweet little rocking horse. But today we're going to do more of a dude tag or a little boy tag. Either way we look at it. And I have got all of the pieces to the pedal car all cut out here just in white cardstock. And I'm going to pick up my little mat here. This does have the little embossing details that are pressed into it. It's a little hard to see while the paper is still all white. But as soon as I start ink blending all of our colors on, we're going to be able to see that. Now there is the layering guide that comes with this, and I think tonight I'm going to do some kind of variation of like a little fire truck type thing, but so fun. And I'm going to get started here. So I have got my blending brushes out, and I'm going to start with this layer is the base layer, and I'm actually going to do something that I'm hoping is going to save me in the long run, but I'm going to actually mask off parts. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Yeah, we can do this one first. Mask off like the little details up there with the steering wheel and the little seat back and the windshield and things. And I'm going to start with, let's start with dipping into the ink pad first, because I want this under layer just a little bit darker than the layer that's going to go on the top. So I'm actually going to turn my little car here on its sticky mat, and I'm just going to adjust that. I want to make sure, I think that's going to be fine. I want to make sure all that is covered up. And then I'm going to give this underside a really nice dark dose of this lumberjack plaid. I'm kind of wearing lumberjack plaid tonight. I didn't even plan that. What do you know? I just put on a cozy little hoodie shirt today. Didn't even know I was going to be Christmassy and go with our little color scheme that we have going on tonight. Okay, so I've got that underside all finished. I'm going to pull this back, and I'm going to grab another, and I don't even mind that we've got some little parts showing because this layer is going to go over the top. I just really wanted to make sure that all those little details up there got covered up. All right, now I'm going to do the opposite end. So I'm going to take my little Post-it note, and I'm going to cover up that section if I can get her to stick down here. And then I'm going to take my dirty black soot brush, and I'm just going to give this an all over little coloring. And what this is going to do, come on now, is make my little details up there like a charcoal gray. Because I have not dipped into that ink and gotten my brush really juicy, now I've just got a really nice gray going up there. I don't even mind the stripe because, like I said, our top layer up here is going to go right over the top of that. All right, now for this top layer, I'm not going to dip back into my lumberjack plaid ink. I am going to simply use the ink that is trapped in those bristles, and I'm going to start a little bit darker towards the bottom, and then I'm just going to fade that color. Maybe this is an old fire truck. Maybe it's a little faded. It's been used, played with for a long time. And I'm going to kind of do it just like that. Now, what I like to do with any of our layering dies is I kind of like to take it, hold it over the top, and then I'm going to be able to see exactly how we're looking there. And I like how we're looking. Do you see where the underside, where we see in this wheel well here, it's going to be a little darker? I'm liking that. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. Now, for the fenders for the front and the back, I may want to do just a hair of ink on just a wee dot of ink on my brush. Let me kind of move these up so where I can maneuver them here. And then just like this portion where I did darker at the bottom and then kind of faded up, I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to get it a little bit darker here towards the bottom of our little fenders. And then we're just going to gradually kind of work it up. Just like that. I'm going to see if I can't brush out my little brush mark right there. So we've got one. I'm going to move him right up there, make a little finished pile. And then let's go two. A little darker at the bottom. And then we'll kind of fade it up a little bit. And then I think that that is going to be good to go. Oh, that's going to be sweet. Isn't that cute? So that one's going to go there. This one's going to go back here. Now, let's talk about all of our little accessories. A lot of this I'm going to leave white. The windshield can be white. This is like the little steering wheel parts. And then now I'm going to work on the cute little tires. This portion, which are the insides of the tires, I'm going to leave white. So I'm only going to color the portions that I want dark. And for this, I think I'm going to have to dip into my black soot. I do want them a little bit darker than the charcoal gray of our seats and all that good stuff. So I'm going to make those nice and dark. And then I think we're ready to start building here. So let's put the lid back on that before I stick my fingers in there. All right, now, before we put this little beauty together, I'm going to use the stencil. And I'm going to pull up very gently. Let's make a little happy pile of die cuts right up here. And my little tires. Oh my goodness, that one just... Did you guys see that do a trick right off the side of my desk? Okay, and then I'm just going to leave my little pieces there. I'm going to stick this back down, and then let's take a look at the coordinating stencil. So this is where we can make our little truck look like a fire truck. It can have flames on it. So here's some examples here of the stencil, of what you can do with it. You can see like there's the little police badge. You can even use the stencil to color in the die cuts if you so choose. So if you want to lay that down and make it look at the little fender down and do the red fender, but you want to add ground espresso or something like that, and make it look like it's gone through the mud, or, you know, whatever. You can absolutely, you know, play with it and have a good time. All right, so I'm going to put the little firefighters emblem, and I'm probably not going to do like traditional, totally traditional colors here, but that is okay. I'm going to do blue. We're going to kind of do a red, white, and blue kind of theme here. So I've got chipped sapphire, and I'm going to do the little outer portion, and I'm going to do little bitty baby strokes there so I don't make a big old mess. And then let's peel it up and let's see how we're looking. All right, so that's looking awfully cute. And then so I don't make a big mess, I am going to use my little wet cloth and clean off that little bit of chipped sapphire so I don't spread that onto the rest of my car. And then let's do the inset of the little circle here. And I apologize if my head gets right in the way. My big old head. Okay, I'm going to color in the inset of the little circle, and I'm going to actually grab, let's see here. I'm going to grab one of our little Belux detail brushes. I'm going to pick up some more lumberjack plaid, and then I'm just going to kind of pounce that right there in the center of that. What it's going to do is it's going to make that a much deeper, darker red. And let's pull it back and see how we're looking. And that is looking pretty dang cute. And again, I'm just going to take my cloth and kind of clean our lumberjack plaid off of there. There we go. And set that aside. Now, because I've got a couple layers of ink, or a few layers of ink going there, I'm going to take my heat tool and I'm just going to set this just before I add anything else right over the top. Okay, now let's take black soot. And then again, I'm going to take my little black soot Deluxe brush that I have here. And then we're going to put on the rest of our little emblem. And it's got little stars and like a little, okay, my head is going to be right in your way. And so I apologize. I'm going to get this all lined up, and then I'm going to get my big old head out of the way. But I want to get right over the top of this. Let me pull it down here a little bit. Right over the top, all lined up, and then we'll stick her down. There we go. And then we can dip, 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 dip. And then I'm just going to pounce, pounce, pounce right over those little areas. Okay, let's see how we're looking. Okay, now we've got our cute little emblem on there. That's precious. And again, I'm just going to do tiny little cleanup. All right, and set that aside. Now, I think we are all ready to start putting this little beauty together. So let's get all of our little pieces back up here. And we start with our base. And then we'll add some adhesive. So I'm just going to do some dot, dot, dots. Let's get this coming out here. There we go. And then we're going to slide that right over the top. And I'm going to pick the whole thing up and make sure we're all nice and good here. And I'm just kind of watching that little emblem to make sure that I don't stick my fingers in the dark ink. Okay, now let's do the tires next before we put our fenders on. So I can go like so. And I could have put that on the underside too, but it doesn't matter. I'll show you because we're going to put that fender right over the top. But I could have put the tire on the base layer as well. And then we're going to line this one up and kind of slip that down. And then let's take the darker parts and I can layer that right over the top. There we go. And they're going to have big old like white wall, cute little tires on there. And then when I die cut this, there is a little center portion, but I'm going to use my silver pin to add a few of the little details. I'm going to slide that around and get that little tire going. That already looks awfully cute. Okay, now the little fenders. So one is going to go right about there. And I'm going to add glue. No, you know what I want to do this time? I want to do my pin because I don't want to hide my tires yet. Okay, so I've just got the silver gel pen. It's the Uniball Signo Silver. This was in my little crafty tray, if you all remember last week. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to go right on the inset of where that little hubcap would be. I'm just going to add a little bit of silver like that. And let's flip this one around here and let's get this little guy. And then we've got the little tires. And if I hold it up, they're going to have a little bit of shine to them. They're going to be cute. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I don't want to lose that little guy. All right, now we can do our fenders. And I'm going to add adhesive kind of right in here in the center. And these are going to stick out a little bit because of the tires, but I love that because I think it's going to make it look like it's got, you know, big old fenders on it. And then again, because I want to make sure that this is nice and straight, I'm going to pick it up and kind of adjust it just a hair. Okay, we've got our back one. And then let's do the front. And this one's going to go right around. Some little dots. And then I'm going to pick up again. Make sure everybody's lined up and cooperating. That is so cute. Let's come down just a little bit so you can get a look at this little guy. He is precious. Okay, some of these pieces that are the little, like the, what would this be? The, I want to call it a fender. Is it the grill? The bumpers? The bumpers. And there's a little door handle and the windshield and all that. Some of it I'm going to leave it white, and then some of it I'm going to glue on, but then go over in the silver because I think it's just going to be sweet like that. All right, so I'm going to do the little windshield. And I'm going to kind of do a little flipperoo here. And I can lay that right down and kind of get that shimmied right into its spot. And then we have the steering wheel. That I'm going to put right over. Just like so. And then we've got a little running board that I'm going to leave white. But you could do black or silver or whatever. And it runs right here. Okay, this is what we have so far. And then we have the other little pieces. All right, so we've got the little front. And it is going to go just like that. And then the back stays the same. And then the door handle. I don't even really need to put the door handle on there with that cute little emblem, but I'm going to show you. And it's going to go on like so. I'm going to move it back just a hair. That is so dang cute. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the little headlight. Okay, and then I'm going to use my silver pen for final little touches. So I'm going to do like this little bumper or hitch here. I'm going to do just this part of this one. We can do a little line connecting like the metal around the little light. Let's do the door handle in silver. So cute. All right. And then we're done. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to let all of our silver set up, all of our glue, all the good stuff. And let's come back out just a hair. All right. Now, So I'm going to set that aside, and then let's talk about a little tag. All right, so instead of using our freebie tag like I did for the sweet little horse, this was our freebie tag, the shape. And I have used one of our lovely layouts sets. So we've got layering frames. We have a few sets called Lovely Layouts. But look in your frame die set collections. Everybody has at least a couple of little sets like this. These portions in here that are a little bit smaller, and even the little like scallop tag with the little star and things like that, they're perfect for tags. They're perfect for gift tags. So think about your frame sets like this when you're trying to think about, well, how, not all of us may have like a tag, or you don't want just the shape of like your typical tag shape. We want to spiffy it up just a little bit. So don't forget about, pulling out these sets and seeing, the size of this, because it's perfect. So it's just a hair bigger than the little freebie set, but it's still going to be precious. And you could add a little sentiment, a little Merry Christmas, or a Happy Birthday, whichever. Okay, so this is called Lovely Layouts Party frame set. And I thought I almost colored the little star that comes in this set, because this would actually be almost a cute little accessory or something. Look at that. Like a little gold star or something. It almost would make him look like the little sheriff or, something like that. But I decided to go with a fire engine this evening. Okay. So I have used the inset of that lovely layout set to cut what I'm calling a tag. And I've done some pattern paper from our North Pole paper pad. So I've used the little stars. So we're all, going with the flow here, going with the theme. On the back side of that piece of paper are black and charcoal gray and white design with the little Christmas trees. So I thought this little stars, it could be even used for a little boy's birthday or a man's birthday or whatever, but cute, cute, cute. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my good old crocodile. Remember these things? I have never let mine go. And I'm just going to punch me a hole right up here in the center. And then I've got the stars on one side, and then the other, I just have a white tag or a white shape that is the same shape, right? All right, so let's take this guy. And we got to pop him up too, because we popped up the little horse. So let's add a little pizzazz to him. And I think it's just going to take just a couple little foam dots there. Boop. That went right in my dish. I couldn't toss that in there again if I tried. That one time. And then we're going to do this little guy. I think I'm going to put him right down in here, because then when I decide who this is going to, I can stamp, whatever, or add a little sentiment or something right up in there. But because we've done our little fire engine, I'm going to pull out my red and white twine and do a little snippety snip. Oops. And then let's go ahead and slide it right in there. And then there we go. We are all done. So we've got now a little fun shaped like little dude tag. And we've got more of of course, I think the little rocking horse could totally go for a boy too. Lisa and I have plans to make this into like a little cowboy horse, because I think that would be precious. But look how cute that is. So cute. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so I am challenging all my friends here, all of you, to make sure that you join the challenge group, because this month's challenge is tags, is holiday tags. And I love doing tags. Mindy Egan, do you like to make your own gift tags? I bet she makes tags too. She's a wonderful card maker, but I bet she's a tag maker too. Okay, let's see here. Who do we have? Sherry Johnson. Okay. All right. I want to make sure we're not missing anything. All right, Lisa. Have I missed anything? Let's see here. I almost Brandon Schwartz. Okay, you have been challenged. I'm throwing down a challenge to Brandon. I better see your tags in the challenge group, my friend. Erica's given tags as Christmas gifts. How smart is that? One year I did a roll of wrapping paper and like tape and a package of bows as like neighbors' gifts. But I think a cute little roll of wrapping paper and tags, that would be stinking adorable. My mom loves getting handmade tags. See, there you go. All right. I don't think we're missing anything. This month's challenge is tags. Yes, happy joy cards. All right, Lisa, if there is nothing further, we can, send out nice tags as Christmas cards, Keiko. I love that. If there's nothing further, Lisa, do you want to do our winner? There she is, coming through. Lisa O'Neill, you are the winner this evening. Congratulations. Okay, Miss Lisa, if you will email me right here at customercare@honeybeestamps.com, I am going to send you a prize. And those of you that are still waiting on your goodies, I'm betting that they go into the mail tomorrow if they are not this evening. So be watching your email for your shipping notification and your tracking. Congratulations, Lisa. Don't forget about our challenge group, because it's all about tags, and the winner wins a gift card. So that's always, and it's just a random winner. Random winner. It's fun. Fun. All right, you guys. Don't forget about the YouTube hop today. Thank you, Brandon. Go check out the hop. Yep, start with Kelley Taylor's video on the Honeybee channel, and then you can hop right along, because you could win that way and on the Instagram hop as well. All right, you guys. Thank you for the happy birthdays. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. All right, I will be back on Wednesday, so I'll see you then. And until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.